What's up, y'all? I'm ChrisHayes508. This is On the Spot, and today we got a very special guest. Please introduce yourself, tell us your name, where you're from, and what you got going on.
What's up, man? I'm MTG Ken. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. Originally, I was born there, and I got a couple singles out right now. I'm working on an EP called I Love God, and yeah, bro, that's me, man.
Absolutely. Well, what's out right now that people can check out? What's like the newest single or video? What do you want them to check out right now while we're waiting on the new music?
So I got songs called Text Me, Confession Session, Girl for You. Mephibosheth is my latest single. Mephibosheth is a character in the Bible. So I'm Christian. I believe in Jesus. So yes, sir.
I love that. We definitely need more artists out here putting out a good, positive message and productive message. And you're doing just that. Congratulations on the new music and the new project. You said I Love God. So I was like, man, this guy is definitely, on the right wave. And we got a lot to talk about. But before we get started, I want to officially welcome you to On the Spot. Thank you for coming through.
I appreciate you, bro. I really do. Yes, sir.
You got it, man. Got it, man. Clap it up. Nice round of applause, because it is definitely nice to have you on the show. And the first thing that I always like to ask about is your name. So tell the people again, what is your artist name? Who gave it to you? Why did you choose it? Tell us the story about your name.
So I see that the music industry is very geared towards children, bro. And I've been listening to music since I was a kid. So my name is MTG Ken. It stands for Motivate the Game, Kids in Need. I feel like a lot of things is being promoted that shouldn't be, but I'm going to tell my story in a way I can help kids to relate with me, but still understand that some of the things that I'm doing is not glorified. You feel me? And the person that gave me my name is Daniel Brooks. He owns his own company called Motivate the Game. He was my school social worker. I worked with him for a long time, and then he basically allowed me to have the MTG on there, and the Ken just came. I just thought about it. I was like, kids in need, okay? And I just, because I was a kid in need at one point. So we all kids in need. So that's why I say we all kin. And kin is also meaning like family,
I like that. I feel that. I can definitely relate to that. So MTG is Motivate the Game, and Ken is Kids in Need. MTG Ken, man. Now we all know the name, and I'm going to put it right down below. Y'all make sure to give him a follow, tap, and click that link in his bio. You can find out he's got a bunch of stuff you guys can check out right now. The next thing I want to ask you about is a little bit more about your journey. Now, tell the people, when did you actually get started writing and recording music? How'd you get into it, and what's been your motivation to keep going?
So basically, I started making music like when I was like 15. I'm 21 now. My birthday was yesterday, so.
Hey. Happy birthday.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I really do. It's a blessing for being a black man making it to 21. So, but I started making music when I was about 15, just recording on my Apple headphones and things like that, and starting to teach myself how to master. And one day I was playing 2K, and I came across a song called 430, which was made by my brother, Il Nicky, and he gave me inspiration to just keep making music and telling me, like, he seen the seed. He told me just trust the seed, man. Like, so like just let it grow, So that's basically the reason I started making music. But my story is like I have the story of a lot of people in the hood, man. I grew up in Richmond, Virginia, a very hard area. My mom was on drugs and things of that nature. My dad had passed away a month before I was born. I went into the adoption system also. And then my adopted parents actually gave up on me too. But then I still ended up making it to college. I played college football, Ferrum College. Played there for just a year. I started as a freshman, only played 1 year high school football. So I just want to let you know, like, anything's possible, bro. If you just trust in God and continue to just let him guide your steps, anything's possible for sure.
Damn, bro. I can relate to some of your story. I know a lot of people can too. And I think that's, powerful that you're putting that out, sharing your story, being vulnerable. But also I'm impressed that you got such a positive spirit and being through so much and gone through so much at a young age, man. Only 21, very wise, full of wisdom for your age. And we definitely need artists, especially your age, putting out this message, people that can relate to you. Like I said, a lot of people can relate to what you're saying than kind of all the negative stuff. And, so this is very important with what you are doing. But actually, I want to find a little bit more about you. I know you shared some of your personal obstacles you've overcome and things like that, but I just want to get to know you a little bit better. So what is one thing you want the people to know about you that maybe we wouldn't expect? Maybe it might surprise us. Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe it's something you do for fun, something maybe you want to do. Tell us a little bit more about you outside of the music.
I'm really good at basketball. Like I've been playing basketball since I was a little kid. I also had an opportunity to go play basketball overseas. I didn't get to seize that opportunities, but one of my best friends, Amin Anawabes, he plays overseas for Team Jordan. He just played it in the against Team USA, so he gave me the opportunity to get to college and play basketball. But yeah, that's one thing about me. If you go to my TikTok, and I think it's MTG_Ken16. You'll see like I can dunk from crazy things. I can shoot them. I'm really good at basketball. So.
Damn, man, I can't believe you're still only 21. I mean, definitely, it doesn't seem like ball playing's out of your future. But growing up, who was like your favorite player? Who do you look up to as far as basketball?
So growing up, I really like Russell Westbrook, man, just because I love the way he plays basketball. He plays with passion, and like you can tell he really loves the game. A lot of people like Curry and stuff like that, and they're like flashy, but I just like the gritty, grinding, and hard working person, and he showed me that, and he just went and killed every time, and also like he always had his teammates back, and that spoke to me. Like he really loved his teammates, no matter where he was at. So.
Russell Westbrook. Russ, that's a tricky name, but definitely, man, you don't hear his name like he's not like he's up there, obviously, but you know that's not like I thought you might say LeBron or Kobe. You know, that's like the GOATs, but you're a real ball player, man. You definitely pay attention to the game, and I know you mentioned that you had the opportunity to go play overseas, and that kind of leads me to my next question. If you were planning your next vacation or your next business trip, where's one place you want to travel that you have not been to yet, and why?
As a kid, dude, I've always wanted to go to Fiji. I don't know why, but like their water just so clear. Everything just looks so beautiful there. It just looks like heaven on earth. So I've always wanted to go to Fiji. And one day I'm going to go to Fiji, so.
That didn't take you very long to answer that one. Wow. I was just thinking, like, I think I had one person maybe say Fiji before, but do you know where Fiji is? Because I have no idea.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't, bro. I do not know where. I think
it's somewhere. It's some little
somewhere, like. But I definitely want to go there, dude. I've always just like seen it like on brochures and on little Instagram, and I'm like, yo, seeing the little pigs swim and stuff. I'm like, yo, I gotta go there, bro. Like I got.
Man, where is? Because I know everyone watching is like, so they don't leave and Google it. Where is Fiji? South Pacific Ocean. I guess it's. Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. So, it's next to Australia. So if Australia's here, it's like an island off the east coast of Australia. We just learned something right now, man, and everyone watching, we're doing a little geography. But I want to get back. I want to get back to, because that would have bothered me for the rest of the day. So I want to get back to the music though, and I want to find a little bit about your musical influences. Who are the top 3 artists that have influenced and inspired you?
I could say so many people. I'm going to say from so like when I was a little kid, it was Michael Jackson. Then when I was like a preteen, like 12, 13, 14, it was Kanye. And now probably G Herbo for sure. And actually he commented on one of my songs on my video, which is coming out soon, 6 Talk. He commented on it. G Herbo did. So yeah.
That's big. That's big. Now, Kanye doesn't get mentioned. He gets mentioned here or there on this show. But, I think Michael Jackson, he actually might be the most mentioned person on this show. It's like him, Lil Wayne, or Eminem. Those are like the top 3 people on the show. But G Herbo, he definitely gets mentioned a lot. He's like a real cult favorite for sure. And now, I know you mentioned the new project. In the beginning you mentioned some things that's on the way. I want to talk about your music before we run out of time. So for the people watching, they haven't heard any of your music yet. What's the first song you want them to check out right now? What's the name of it? Where can they find it? And kind of introduce the song to the people before they listen to it.
So definitely Confession Session. Confession Session is basically a song where I put everything, like I don't write nothing. I freestyle everything and just punch in. So everything comes straight from the heart. So Confession Session was just me confessing to Jesus that like everything that I was thinking of and everything that I was doing wrong at the time. And at the end of the song, I said glory to Jesus, because like all that stuff was just a walk in my life and what I was doing. And all my music is that. All my music is just me confessing things that I do wrong and being relatable and still being able to push the word through that. So
I like that. That's definitely powerful. We need people, again, putting out those messages, real messages, relatable messages, and knowing that you're not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you're trying to be as perfect as you can, trying to stay positive, trying to stay on the right track, fighting against these sometimes that negative pull, you know, that going against it. And like you said, you know, the industry puts out a lot of negative stuff, especially targeted towards the kids. And, you know, I know you mentioned Six Talk. Now, that's a single you put out. What is Six Talk? Why did you call that song Six Talk?
So one of my friends, Kari, like I said, I played college football, and his number was number 6. And we was on the phone one day, and I was rolling up a blunt, and he was just like, bro, I just stopped smoking. I'm going back to church and stuff. So like in the song, you hear me say like, just got off the phone with Kari. He said he stopped smoking. Meanwhile, I just sparked it. Like, so like, it's basically a talk with my best friend, like one of my best friends, and he was one of my mentors too. Because in college, I was getting bullied a lot. Because I didn't have a friend group. I was weird and whatever. So he was one of the dudes I looked up to, and I was just talking to him on the phone. And that's basically what that song is, and our talk, you know.
That's dope. You find a lot of different places to come up with your songs. When I was listening to it, you sound like a poet, a lyricist, someone that really takes time putting these stories together. We only got a couple of minutes left, so I want to make sure we don't forget to talk about this. Tell the people about the new project that's on the way. Tell them the name again. When does it drop? How many tracks are on it? What can we expect from the new project?
So I Love God is a new EP I'm coming out with. It's 4 singles on that song. I mean, on that project. That project will be coming out. Actually, it was weird. I was making a song, and it's called Finding Faith. And on that song, like I seen how long it was. It was 2 minutes and 29 seconds. And something just told me, I say that Jesus told me, like, put it out on February 29th. But I'm like, wait a minute, February only got 28 days. And then I looked up how many days in 24. It's year, next year. So it's 29 days in that year. So I put it out. It's coming out February 29th. And it's 4 tracks. Really, really inspirational. Mephibosheth is one of the songs that's on it. And yeah, man.
So that's the new single that you put out recently, Mephibosheth. I think I got it after hearing it. It took me a little while. We were going over this before. I was like, I don't know if I'm able to say it, but now I think we all got that name. And so I like that. I like the concept. I Love God dropped in February 29th. Definitely powerful. So you should be very proud of what you're doing. Music you can stand by in the future, and timeless music too, man. We've gone over a lot in a short period of time. I'm going to put your name right down below. Everyone go give him a follow. We got about 30 seconds left before we go. Is there any shout outs you want to give? Is there anything I didn't ask you that you wanted to mention?
Shout out UMU, which is a church I go to. Shout out Bobby Taylor, Hollow North. Shout out my boy Daniel Brooks and Motivate the Game. Shout out HLA, which is a basketball company. You got to check them out. Shout out Kari. Shout out Buddha. Shout out YBI. Shout out Eli, my boy Elisha. Shout out Jonathan Washington, Jay Wash. Shout out all the people that pushes me. And thank you to my fans too, man, because there's been days I wanted to quit so many times, and you guys pushed me. And people hit me up and text me like, bro, keep going. And that's my motto in life. Pain is purpose. Everything happens on purpose for your purpose. Keep going.
Well, you're definitely on the right track. I'm looking forward to the new album. And, you know, I'm definitely a new fan, and I became a bigger fan after, you know, just talking to you, hearing more about your story and your journey. I was able to relate to a lot of things that you were talking about. So I want to thank you for coming through, sharing your story. And also, I want to thank all y'all for watching. I got one favor to ask y'all. Press like, drop a comment, share this on your story. Go give them a follow.